Dancing, big, pow, just keep on dancing.
It's entirely full of rugby players. Alright, cool. Well, this next song's about rugby players. Rugby players in shiny shorts. Rugby players in suspiciously matching shorts. Rugby players in shiny shorts. It's the most homoerotic of sports. Rugby players, when I was a kid, my mum married a rugby player, or sometimes wish she hadn't done. All his mates were always round at our house, and because I was a skinny specky 4-eyed twat, they always said to me, you shit at rugby, you've got asthma, you little puff. They gave me grief because I wasn't a rugby player, and this guy called Dennis kept picking on me about it, and I says to him, Dennis, hang on a minute, I said, every Saturday you and your mates dress up in identical silky shorts. Then you roll about in the mud with your hands between each other's legs. And then you all get into a really big bath all at once. So Dennis, I think you might be getting it wrong about me. It might be about you and all those lovely manly things you manly rugby men do, because rugby players with shiny shorts, rugby players with attractive shorts, rugby players with shiny shorts. It's the most unconsciously homoerotic of all sports. Thanks for remembering these songs. Ooh. This is good. I keep looking at that bit of paper, but I can't actually see it, so I'm like, ooh. It's not even helping me. So, pigeons. Pigeons told me to shoplift. The voices were so persuasive. The pigeons, they control my mind. And shortly afterwards I did find myself in Dixon's, putting things in my coat and looking around and running away from a security guard. He was overweight, but he thought he was hard, and that's when he involved the police on me. And the magistrate didn't believe me about the pigeons who told me to shoplift. He said, son, I think you're crazy, I'm sending you for psychiatric reports. I said, please don't send me for psychiatric reports. He said, I'm sending you for psychiatric reports. I said, please don't send me for psychiatric reports. He said, I'm sending you for psychiatric reports. I said, mate, don't be tight. Don't send me for psychiatric reports. He said, I'm sending you for psychiatric reports. And that's how I met the psychiatrist. He didn't believe me either. He said, son, there's no way on earth a pigeon can tell you what to do. I says, you don't understand, I'll show you. And that was about the time that I looked deep in his eyes as I started to speak in the manner of the pigeons through my beak. I said,
Nick.
And that's how I hypnotise a psychiatrist. That's how I got him to give me the keys. Give me the keys to the drugs trolley. Give me the keys to his BMW. And I got him to give me even his suit. I left him there in his underwear, covered in gaffer tape, in his Marks and Spencer's boxer shorts. I put on his suit. I went through the drugs trolley. I threw away all the chlorpromazine. That gives me a stiff neck, that shit. But I kept all the procyclidine nice and clean. Found the works and manoeuvred it into veins in the centre of my brain. And then I went outside in the pouring rain, and I drove away down Manningham Lane in the pouring rain. Dressed as a psychiatrist, high on prescription medication. I was enjoying my situation. And so I drove across the Pennines thinking, I want to go somewhere where a good band's come from in the past. So that meant leaving Bradford straight away. All our pop stars are shit really, we've only got Kiki D and Peter Sutcliffe. So I drove across the Pennines. And on that services on the M62, I saw a guy with a guitar. He was hitching, man. I thought, do people still do that in this day and age? With so many pretend psychiatrists driving stolen cars. Fucking trusting idiots, I thought. So I stopped to give him a lift. He said his name was Captain Hotknives. I thought, what a ponce. He said he had a gig in Accrington. I said, I'll give you a lift there, man. You'll be safe with me, I explained. I'm a psychiatrist, I explained. And I pointed at my identity badge. And he didn't even notice that I said Dr. Patel. But when I got to Accrington, it was full of Lancashire pigeons. They were even more persuasive. That bit of accent that they could do. And they started talking to me all at once, they said. They said, kill the hitchhiker and take his guitar. Take his guitar and pretend to be him. Leave his body in the boot of the stolen BMW with the suits. So I killed the hitchhiker. He was a vegan, it was a piece of piss. I just snapped his neck like a twig. And now I'm here, pretending to be him.
Look at that.
And confessing to murdering him as well. Shit. I've seen the flaw in my own plan there. Now you lot all know that I killed that guy now. People who were in Accrington, is anyone going to grasp me for that murder? Somebody said yeah then. Where did that come from? I'm going to have to hypnotise you all so you forget that I murdered Captain Hotknives. This is going to be difficult, I reckon I can do it though. Was on the train the other day, travelling quite a very long way. I got the munchies on the way. I had the munchies really, really bad. I had the munchies, it was making me mad. So I went down the train to the carriage pit that sells the food. I says to a woman, I don't mean to be rude, I just need a little bit of food. I just want a little bit of food. I said, don't have much money, don't have much money, don't have much money, it's not funny. Don't have much money, don't have much money. What can I get for me £1.50? Cause all I've got is my £1.50. And the woman behind the counter, she looked a little bit shifty. She said, ba-dum-cum-cum, 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 dig-a-dum-dig-a-dum, ba-dum-cum-cum, 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 dig-a-dum-dig-a-dum. You can have a muffin, have a muffin. I said, what kind of muffin? She said, chocolate chip muffin. I said, ooh, that sounds nice. How much is it? She says, £1.49. I said, alright, I'll have a muffin. Alright, I'll have a muffin. I got me muffin, I went to my seat. it were looking like a treat. My life almost felt complete. With me muffin, me lovely muffin. But then I took it out the packaging. But I should have left the fucking thing in. It was a dried up shitty muffin. Didn't have any bloody chocolate chips in. It was a shabby muffin. It was a shabby muffin. It was a shabby muffin. Didn't have any bloody chocolate chips in. It was a shabby muffin. It was a shabby dried up muffin. It was a shitty rubbish muffin. Didn't have any bloody chocolate chips in. So I took it back to the woman. I said, I'm not having a whole lot of fun. I said, I'm not on a... I hate baby. Baby. One of your mates came round to your house, sat next to your missus, got one of her tits out, started to suck at the end of her nip, then pissed himself and shit himself and threw up down her back. You'd smash his fucking face in. You wouldn't invite him round again. You wouldn't even let him in. You won't give him any more pets than me. Babies get away with it because they're cute. They're just leaving bastards in a wrong pursuit. They've stolen all my friends, no one goes out anymore. Just everybody's sitting round on the front room floor going, oh, we've had a baby. And then they get stickers in the car then. Baby on board. What's that supposed to say anyway? Like, don't smash into the back of my car, I've got a baby. What, like I was going to do that anyway if you didn't have a baby? Fuck off. Has anyone else seen their friends or their own lives be ruined by babies? It's not a miracle of childbirth, it's like alien. It's the most unnatural thing you can imagine. Babies are ruining the lives of many adults right now. They're the threat within. So are you feeling it? Are you feeling the hatred? Are you feeling some vicious, relentless, evil, violent hatred? Shall we go for a pepper sing back there? I hate babies! Fucking hate babies! I hate babies! Fucking sick of babies! I hate babies. Fucking sick of babies. Babies, they can make as much noise as they want late at night, but not me. People bang on my wall, they bang on my floor, they bang on my door, they say, shut up you fat alcoholic, manic depressive care in the community, nobby. And I shout back, fuck off, Mum! I do it quietly. A couple of days later. And babies spend their life lying on a bed, sucking on tits that are bigger than their heads. Lucky bastards! Lucky bastards! Never have to do anything to say what they've done to look for the work in the last 2 weeks, do they? They don't get searched going into nightclubs, do they? It's one law for them and one law for me. And that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it. I hate babies. I hate babies. Manager, I'd like to thank Jesus and I'd like to thank Adji. I mean, if it wasn't for Adji right now, I mean, right then. So this is dedicated to Adji. skanked me nana, but I did not skank the Auntie Lillian. She's 1 in a million. I could never dream of skanking Matty Lillian. I skanked me nana, but I did not skank my Auntie Lillian. She's a nice old lady. Used to drive a 5-engine during the war. Me nana, she gave us 30 quid. She said, why don't you fuck off and get us a quarter and come back? I need it for my arthritis and that. I said, Nana, why do I always have to score for you? She said, you cheeky bastard, look at me, I'm 82. Go and get some draw. So I went to the flats to get a quarter of switchy black. I was fully intending in my heart to come straight back. But when I got outside of the flats, I skanked me nana. I didn't mean to, it was just one of them things. I skanked me nana. I didn't mean to. There was a car across the road, a Toyota Corolla, blacked out windows and one wound down, and a voice came from inside. It was a voice that I recognised. It was G. He said, I got you a can of brew, you fat bastard. You better get in this car and skin up a joint. And to be honest, he had a fucking point. So I got in the car and G was there. But he wasn't on his own. Our Dean were there, our Johnny were there. Oh, Sheen was there. Declan was there. Iftikhar was there. Imtiaz was there. Shweb Khan was there. Our Dean was driving. So I rolled a spliff to take the edge off, living in Bradford. And as you might imagine, that took quite a lot of hashish. And then I rolled another spliff to take the edge off. Occasionally living in Leeds. And then I rolled another spliff to take the edge off Keighley. And as you might imagine, that used a fucking lot of hashish. And then I rolled a spliff to take the edge off, looking a bit like Adrian Edmondson. Or a fat version of Vic Reeves. Or the shit one out of the Proclaimers that was never let to sing. Or a white version of Howard from the Halifax adverts. Or Penfold. So I rolled a lot of spliffs that day. And I realised I was running out of ash. So I said to Ardeen, can you give us a lift back to Ravenscliff to take me nana a spliff? And he says to me, no fucking way, they twack your socks down there. So I had to walk back to me nana's. When I got there, she was acting weird. She was acting really different. She was dancing to the Prodigy Fat of the Land turned up full blast with a pinion back to front, chewing her face off. I said, Nana, did you find a big bag of tablets under me bed? Tablets with pigeons on the front. This is what my nana said. This is what my nana said. She said, ooh, 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 ooh. But she hadn't forgot about the cannabis resin she sent me to buy. She went in the kitchen and fetched out the digital scales, accurate to a millionth of a gram. She made me lay the cannabis resin on the scales, and a quarter should weigh 7 grams. And this bit of ash I'd been skinning up off did not weigh 7 grams. It weighed exactly 1.333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333. And my nana wasn't best pleased. So my nana rang my dad. My daddy came straight round in a crumple-ended Jaguar he'd recently found. He got out of the car with a baseball bat, and he made me lay my hands on the kitchen table flat, and he batted the back of each hand with a baseball bat. He batted the back of each hand with a baseball bat. He said, that's what you get for thieving off your family. I had to walk all the way to Bradford Royal Infirmary. And when I got there, I got stuck in a queue behind 232 police officers with injuries to their shins caused by roofing tiles thrown underneath their shields. That's a tip, Lancashire. When I got to the front of the queue, the nurse said, what the fuck happened to you? How come your fucking knuckles are smashed? How come you still smell faintly of hash? And then the nurse said, don't skank your nana. If you're getting any drugs for the elderly, make sure you come straight back, whether it's to Mazepam or Prague. I said, don't skank your nana, 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 nana. It's after all, it was your nana kept you out of going into care. All right, got one more song left and then it's Mrs. Cakehead time. Can we hear it from Mrs. Cakehead? Are you looking forward to them? Oh, come on now. Come on here. Johnny Depp with a bird? Yes. If you remember it, I'll play it. That's the deal. I can't do the remembering, but I can do the playing. You know, there's a pack acoustic night every Wednesday. I just had that thrown at me bollocks so that I remembered. So on a Wednesday night, come back here. So I came home early, earlier than what I'd said. I noticed that my bird had a new haircut. Third haircut in a week and scratches down her back, and the scratches were red. And I could clearly see, poking out from under the bed, these right long scissory fingers. They looked like scissory hands. And they were attached to leathery covered arms, which were attached to Johnny Depp. Underneath me bed, he'd shagging me bird. Johnny Depp with me bird. Johnny Depp with me bird. Johnny Depp with me bird. I'm gonna have to have a fucking with me bird. I said, is this why you never text me back? Is this why you've always got a new haircut and you say you're never coming out to me gigs? And I've come home early and Johnny Depp's underneath the bed. What's been going on? And my girlfriend looked quite embarrassed, but she admitted that she'd been shagging Johnny Depp. And I was heartbroken, so I pulled Johnny Depp out from underneath my bed. I was gonna smash his fucking face in with me Breville. I even considered switching it on for a bit so it'd hurt more. But then I looked at Johnny Depp's face. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful and it was covered in tiny cuts, and I thought, scissors for hands is a disability. I'm not going to smash him up with me Breville. What would that make me? You can't be hurting Johnny Depp, he's got cuts all over his face. I thought with scissors for hands his life must be a nightmare. I thought, how does he wipe his arse? Must be a nightmare. How does he skin up? That must be a nightmare for him as well. How does he pick anything up? And then I thought, how does he have a wank? With scissors for hands. And then I thought, hang on a minute, he don't need to have a wank, he's been shagging my bird! Johnny Depp with me bird! Johnny Depp with me bird! Johnny Depp with me bird! I fucking need to have a fucking bird. With me bird. So Johnny Depp borrowed 20 quid, he said he had no money. I got him a taxi rung from Barker End, and he was off, and it was just me and Dawn. I said to Dawn, Dawn, what's Johnny Depp got that I haven't got? And there were loads of stuff. There's a massive long list of attributes. Apparently he's really good looking. Apparently he's got loads of money. Apparently he's under 15 stone and he's had a wash. Apparently he can stay awake after sex. What for? Apparently he can stay awake during sex. Flash bastard. I just wake up in the loud bits, me, and say I love you all. Whoever you are, having sex with me. And then I thought, Johnny Depp's got everything I haven't got. He's successful, rich, good looking, devilishly handsome. I thought, I'm pretty depressed about him shagging me bird. I thought there's got to be a silver lining somewhere. There's got to be something. And then I thought about that letter from the clinic, and I thought there's something that Johnny Depp's got now that he didn't have before he met my bird. There's something that Johnny Depp's got now they didn't have before he met my bird. There's something that Johnny Depp's got now they didn't have before he met my bird. Johnny Depp with me bird. Johnny Depp with me bird. Johnny Depp with me bird. It didn't even work when I had a fucking word. Thank you and good night. Thank you Foxy for doing the sound. Good night.